Dire team pick.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Spectre.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Mars!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Pick.
Terrorblade.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban. Dire team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Lena.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Go ahead. Select your heroes.
What in the blazes?
You really should prepare for battle.
Another buff in the next patch and then just be super powerful, but I don't think we're going to see that at this point if he's still getting picked up a lot now.
When you play with Lena?
Feed the tree.
Oh, you do. Mm-hmm.
"30 seconds to battle." Is this on?
Yeah, some people, you know, they leave the game for a little while, then they come back eventually. I took a year break for a bit and barely played it all, if any. Didn't do anything Dota related, but it's hard when you're a pro player to get back in there. I mean, you lose so much when you're away for any period of time.
What in the
This is it!
blazes?
The battle begins!
Yeah, and you know, already going through so much regen, it becomes very difficult. I always say that I'm super upset whenever I see an enemy support, actually anybody come to lane with like a lack of regen. It feels like they disrespect me. I just go like a mad dog at them and click them repeatedly. But that is actually the solution to it. You know, if they come to lane without regen, you just punish them for it. That's exactly what Ocean's doing here. You're going to be forced to spend your gold on some extra regen. You don't get that use out of, I guess, getting the items you can sell or scale into things later as the game goes on. You know? If you ever see some... Monkeys respects nobody. Doesn't...
Uproot and after them.
We'll see. There's a lot of steps we need to go through in order to get there. Yeah.
Dire's courier has been slain.
That was a little bit of a bait there, in fact, of him trying to get the Earth Spirit to roll back onto him. He thinks, okay, if you cancel that guy's TP, he's out of commission for a very long time. But it's in nature's profit, so being level 2, he's going to teleport back to the line. That's why he chose to use the town portal school there. Bait that guy out. It was a massive brain play by MJZ, but you know, equally high IQ player Ocean doesn't fall for it.
Brace yourself for sad tidings. Radiant's courier has been slain.
Clean kill, and that'll allow Husky to get boots of speed. Not super useful on the Phoenix because you're not that great at rotating and securing runes or ganking the enemy mid, but still, it's a nice start for 4 Zoomers. Mid lane is, like you said, going the way of Leo style at for now, but oh! Yeah. But this is just what I was touching on. Just the fact that you have so much more base damage in the Pugna and more attack range means you can have the advantage early on. Way easier for you to see us, especially when you have a Fiery Soul as well. But, you know, as the lane goes on, Pugna, he gets further ahead. He has, I think, the highest main attribute growth in the game at 5.2. Yeah, so he's getting more than 5 damage a level.
My poison works. It's magic.
What a punk.
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
The end. You fought with such determination.
I don't know how to sum up how insanely good everything Leo Style just did there was, and that is the only reason he survived. He used the bottle on himself in between the fire spirits ticks perfectly, which left him, I think, at 20 HP after it, and had the raindrop sent out to him at the same time there. That, along with the fact that he didn't go through his entire bottle in a panic, meant he got to use it a second time, which allowed him to live through that other nether blast over here. He did so many such clutch things there, and you have to keep in mind that this guy is doing this on 150, almost 200 ping. That was absolutely insane. I don't know. I haven't seen that kind of precision as far as like bottling up and your items coming in ages. Oh my god. I am fangirling over this man right now. I hope Leo Style notices me after the cast.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I want everyone who's watching this game to like pull this open in Dota TV and watch exactly what he did there. It was so sick. You know, one little mistake there and nothing would have gone quite as good as it did, but that's Dota. It's a beautiful game, complicated, and, you know, butterfly effect and whatnot.
What in the blazes?
Yeah, especially when it's Observer, the enemy gets a bunch of XP and gold. It's like not a joke either. 100 XP goes a long way in the other game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's structures are fortified. In fact, strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself? Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
that
is
was the
under
price
attack.
they pay, though, for rotating those 3 heroes mid onto Thunder Predator.
Beast bomb.
And, you know, gets back now on Gunner. Yeah, you know, this is well, what I was touching on earlier. It's very difficult to shove in the mid lane. The only way you do it is if you go on the lane. It is a hero that's susceptible to getting run out by the Earth Spirit. But, you know, you're so far ahead at this point, you're forced to run in both the Phoenix and the Earth Spirit and the Podium with the haste. And because you did that, you know, you were forced so far back on the Sammy Boy, and it left your top tower open. And, you know, MJZ, he has a much easier time pushing these towers than Pugna, because you can just teleport on top of them and drop his treants on them, which, of course, we're probably going to see him do again.
Must I repeat myself? Strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack. tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Regeneration.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under
Gunner
attack.
doing what he can, take advantage of the fact that so many heroes on
About
the
such
Predator had teleported top, but you know it's hard to push into Leo. So you have so much attack space, attack range. You shove out the lane with Dragon Slave. He might commit for it really hard here, given the fact that it's only sitting at 244. Like 2 more Nether Blasts, and he has it.
Dire's structures have been fortified. I would like to point out that Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Double kill.
Not the rest of the team. You know, I don't think that they were there in time to really realize the situation. That is the price that you pay for sitting the Lina in front of the tower here. That's why so many people like you know, dropping heroes like Tidehunter, Mars, Underlord in front of the tower. They're able to take a little bit more punishment. Even though you have the wave clear on Lina, you are susceptible to just getting dove under the tower, and they can blow you up very quickly. You're gonna have to be a bit careful with their positioning going forward this game, and that's why, you know, first item they have queued up is Yule Scepter. Well, that and the fact that it's just, you know, like a core item on Lina. Sets up those light strike arrays for you, and this is something we were talking about too. You do need that setup. You have a serious lack of disable on Thunder Predator.
Under attack. Has that ever been cause for celebration? Radiant's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Has that ever been cause for celebration? Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Illusion. Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Seems to be the day for it. Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Ocean rotating down. It wants to find somebody alongside Gunner. I mean, it's the only person he gets to play around right now. Spectre is going to haunt him if anything happens. They're not really going to gank him. You know, even if they initiate on the Spectre, I don't think you do anything with the Earth Spirit. So move around with your Pugnet and try to set up kills right now. It does feel a little bit difficult given, you know, how much better I think they are at taking fights on Thunder Predator right now. I mean, Matthew's more than happy to run at you guys, and wherever MJZ is, he's also going to be able to jump in. Doesn't have that huge cooldown to worry about like Sammy Boy does on his haunt. He's got Blade Mail as well. You know, every Spectre seems to be going this item just because it increases their farming speed so much. Yep. I like it more than Midas. Are you also part of the anti-Midas Midas Club?
Way to really lock him down. Drain, Ocean has to be careful. Blade. Again, coming out. Down over here after MJZ, and they slowly but surely. So
nothing you can do to get out of that one. Tried to play Anchor a little bit and get them off MNZ, but he ended up paying for it with his life. Earth Spirit, he got to go, what, 2-2-1 because you're playing against the Terrorblade. You know, you having Rolling Boulder maxed out as quickly as possible to close gaps is super important, but he also given this 1 point in geometric grip. So the 2-second window of silence is going to prevent MNZ from getting off that Sunder when he's very close to death, and that was the logic behind that one. Unfortunately, he hasn't really gotten to get on top of the guy. You know, Terrorblade sitting at the ideal Terrorblade score of 0, 0, and 0.
This is having a good time. Onto it.
But I mean, MJZ, you know, he's pause 5, but he wants to find a little bit of farm for himself.
There for any sort.
It looks like they want to invade the enemy triangle here. It's very difficult to take this hill, though. Matthew is standing guard here as well.
Surprised I didn't try to go. The cards here. Caught off from everyone else, and there's gonna be the walrus punch coming out, but he manages to go, and he gets the arena up. Sunray coming through, plus the egg over onto the side. So you gotta turn back around. They've gotta take care of this egg, and it's not looking like they're gonna be able to, but no, Monkeys goes down, and oh, at the last second, Husky managing to just pop that egg, but now Ocean getting the Viper strike to the fate, and the light strike right. He's gonna go down. MJZ falls on the back lines, but out their supports here. I'm not, that was worth chasing them. They want Husky. They don't have the Icarus dive on him. Bye-bye's a little. That comes out from Leo style, though. See you later.
Yeah, they wanted a little bit more than that. You know, Lena realizing you can just continue chasing, but they're not going to be able to grab gun. This guy's 400 movement speed, so he's going to get away from that. But that's the price you pay there. You know, invading the triangle, and, you know, tier 1 is still up on the top. Tier 2 is from the bottom. The enemies aren't otherwise preoccupied. Is extremely hard. There's a reason why a lot of people call this the castle. I see a lot of... Ooh.
Oh, what, the castle?
This up here, the triple camp. I think PBD calls it castle.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be.
Of course, the thing about castles is your enemies can take them, so it becomes very hard for you to fight into the enemies on top of that hill as well. And your range.
Really the name of the... The roll forward over here onto Matthew. They'll right back over into corner Monkeys. Plus a Sunray. And down.
Kill on Matthew isn't that big of a deal, but you know, just continuing to invade the enemy jungle, playing very aggressive right now, using this Red Spirits, like very low cooldowns done to their advantage. Ooh.
Go, they'll use the arena, and they have to make sure that lock him down though fast enough. Otherwise, oh, plus the haunt coming out. Yeah, I'm sorry there, MNZ.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nothing they could do there, unfortunately. You know, at the end of that stun, the Air Spirit does throw out the Geomatic Rip just for good measure. This is, you have to be a little bit careful when you're using your Mantis style just to farm and whatnot. So you do end up getting punished for things like that. You want to be able to hold it, and you definitely need more HP right now. I think, you know, after you get the BKB, after you get a Scotty, you might be better off, but by then, you know, I think Sammy Boy is just going to be too far ahead. Yes, you are at the top of the net worth right now, but overall, you know, for Zoomers, they just have so many more tools in their team fights.
Neck and neck. Have a lot of these cores. That became the issue. Had a lot of farm. Carry it alone. Might have farmed everyone else's. Oh, Leo style, you walked into the wrong part of town, my friend. Frank, on the meanwhile, manages to find the kill on Sammy Boy. That out. MJ and Matthew are still have a glimmer. Surprised that we haven't.
Blood in the blazes.
On for Zoomers for the Pugna? Yeah. Yeah, I think he just wants the extra range. That's why he got the Aliens. A very common first item. And the Force Staff actually does a lot of work this game. Being able to get away, you know, out of the Sprout, away from Terrorblade. Another toxin, yeah, exactly. And when you throw down the arena, you know, the enemies can slow you down a little bit with a lot of the skills on Viper, but if you force staff them through the arena, you're safe from a lot of what they have, because it's 4 ranged heroes on their side. Once you get through the arena, the projectiles don't come in or out. So it can do a lot of work this game. I like the fact that he picked up the force staff, but as you said, Atos would be pretty nice as well, given, you know, your little bit of lack of lockdown that you have.
A moment of silence, please.
That game I was like faceless. Got a good chrono. There was a creep blocking him from get into the arena.
Oh my god.
It was, yeah, oh my god. Crapify being used over here onto Matthew. Ocean rolling on forward. Silence is gonna go next. They have a shield bash and then stake wild takedown. Fight underneath that other toxin, but they don't have Gunner. He has that nether plat.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Shuffle over here. They've got their eyes on the Lina. And unfortunately, Leo style. Fly out though gets it.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat
Xenon's
myself?
having a lot of the problems that a Drow Ranger normally has. You know, the enemy just able to jump onto him and no saves on your team to be able to punish them. You know, at the start.
The dump forward onto Frank with the decrepified drain. They don't even need to bash him over there into the walls. Careful, they're taking a bath and all this nether toxin. Snowball comes out, connects over. Sammy Boy, MNC's here though. Sammy Boy, he's got the blade mail. They'll turn right back around again with the life drain. In comes the Nature's Prophet. Have enough to really down fast enough, and some Airblade back around to get.
Especially easy given that Black King bar he has. But, you know, I think they know they can't go back in right now on 4 Zoomers. They didn't commit everything they have though. You know, they still have a Supernova and not available. If Thunder Predator decided to chase them forward, then I think they could have been punished for that. So right now, I think they just wait for Metamorphosis. Oh, he canceled the smoke. That's unfortunate. I don't think that they see him enter this one though. But you know,
It feels a little strange that would. Hi.
this could be really bad.
Up, Ocean. Over onto the high ground. Roche is going down so fast, they're not going to be able to contest it. You have no idea. It's done. It's gone. MNC grabs himself up the 8.
Roshan,
Now,
we hardly knew ye.
That was just 4 Zoomers not reading that one. They had Haunt available. Metamorphosis had just expired as they finished off the Roshan and Supernova. They could have used that outside the pit. They had so many tools for taking an amazing Roche fight right there, but they snuck that one. Excellent play there by Thunder Predator, and I feel like that was not much needed. You know, 4 Zoomers are constantly taking the aggression to them right now, and Leo style, he's having a bit of a rough go at it, having died like, God, I think 4 or 5 times in a row now. You know, he had an excellent start to this game, but he keeps getting gone on by the enemy heroes. They don't really have space to protect him. It's got to be MNZ who farms the safe areas of the map.
Tower is under
so
attack.
Dane.
Has that
Method
ever been
of-
cause for celebration?
Is that the BK? Aggressively to. And even then, even if he kept it defense, tried this with the.
Style. He's going for. Sorry, wrong hero selected. I don't think the Force Staff is going to be able to save the majority of what they have at this point, though. I think Leo style is, you know, his game feels.
Smoke breaks immediately as they go to the high ground. Leo Styles spears to the 3. Han's gonna come out. They want to just blow him up. They'll follow up with a really nice bit. BKB comes out, and they do manage to go. They're burning them down over here on the side. Frank's gonna go down. They're trying to keep Sammy Boy alive. Can they do it for long enough? He's still let go at the last second. He is gonna pop. Egg's gonna go down. Over on the other side, MJZ gets decrepified. They take down the Egg though, as Gunner just draining away over here into MJZ, but he needs. Like does so much damage. He's got the Glimmer Cape. Oh, he cancels it out. He's thinking about going right back in. He tries to go and help him, but looks like Ocean gonna be taken down here as Gunner has no exit strategy now. Has the Glimmer Cape up in about a second. Gonna try to stay alive. Leo style looking for this. Will turn around. MNC's back up. That was, of course, the Aegis as they take turns and they just take out Leo style. Spear doesn't connect here from Monkeys. This Decrepify though buys him a little bit more time. Monkey's trying to be the bodyguard. He's gonna protect his Whitney Houston. teleports out. They have no way of canceling it. But at the last second, he gets a kill on Gunner, and that's a 10 times kill streak ended.
Oh, just managed to get that one there. My God, that team fight was so much better for them thanks to the fact that Lina could not be taken out at the start there. That was such a quick blink into a snowball save there by Matthew. God gamer, honestly. Lina, she kind of messed up at the end there, you know, throwing out that light strike right onto the Pugna, made him die just for the fact he missed it, had it on cooldown right there. But, you know, they really needed that team fight on Thunder Predator. Yes, you did end up falling once on terribly at the start of it, but I feel like overall you're pretty happy with that one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's interesting. It was a 4 for 5 fight overall, but it was actually 2,600 XP going the way of Thunder Predator, despite losing 5 heroes to Thunder, or 4 Zoomers 4, and about 800 gold.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen, if that's the proper term for it. It is. Sorry, I just noticed that.
You love to see it. I'm glad Leo Style has like a bit more entrance back in the game at this point. Matthew set him up for success there with that snowball, because they know what they need to do on 4 Zoomers, is they can take Leo Style out of these fights. You know, even though we got the BKB, if you can stun him up and get on top of him with the Spectre, you can blow him up, and if he's not contributing, you just win the fight.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nobody home. Everybody is either.
I don't mean to be alarmist, but
tower, and they get
Dire's bottom tower, their bottom tower has fallen.
MNZ, he continues to go forward, but I don't think he's going to send anything other than his illusion to the high ground here.
I mean, he's MNZ.
Dire's
you're right, he is MNZ.
He's MNZ. This man, if he thinks he can possibly get, he's gonna try. And yeah, the rest of the team is though. There's gonna drop right back down again. Mars getting thrown up into the air using that Yule. The light striker right connects though, and it looks like Monkeys is gonna try as he does. MNZ, he pops the BKB Leo style as well. They use the hunt. They take down MJZ. They get the jump over here onto the Terror Blade, but they can't quite grab him fast enough. The rest of the team now just teleports out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, that was a close one. Did you see how hard MNZ baited them out at the start? The spear ended up hitting the illusion back into the tower there, and you know, he was so convinced there on Ocean that it was the real hero that he rolled right through it and put himself out of position for that fight. It looked like Thunder Predator was going to be able to take it, but you know, I don't think they were expecting the enemies to get baited out like that one, so they weren't far enough up. But overall, I feel like that was pretty good. They came the haunt right there. And they did like 50% damage to that tier 3 tower. It's not bad at all.
I just love your MNZ's not. I'm like, yeah, no. We have my sweet summer child. We have much to teach you about MNZ. The way he plays it. So MJZ does get taken down. The meta is down now too. Try to see. Back off. We'll use angle.
But about the same cooldown on the...
The jump forward, the blink from Matthew. They walrus punch right over there onto Gunner. He is absolutely dead. Buyback now coming out from MJZ. Ocean gonna get held up into these trees, but the Yules comes out again, gets that magnet up, and doesn't matter though because it's dead.
Well, I tried.
Matthew, amazing initiation there by him. You know,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Catching out all the enemies, getting the saves on Lina. Matthew, you know, even though he's 2-6, he's doing huge work this game with just one item.
Like
Blink Dagger is all this man needs.
How many times have we seen Tusks that just getting these impossible? Oh yeah, he's definitely dying. But at the last second, you know.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna be able to push high ground now. Haunt is pretty close to getting back up. You know, he's just about to have Pugna again. You know, MNZ, you're right. I don't know him well enough at this point, but fighting into this with like the Phoenix Supernova and the Mars Arena on top of the enemy base when you know that they're all waiting there, that's a little bit too wild for him.
I mean, MNZ, those guys. Oh, I always panic when.
Me too.
I've seen many items covered by the enemy.
Bottom tower
yeah, MNC is
under attack.
Excellent player, but at the same time, he takes very risky play. My good friend Mr. Avo Plus, watching Thunder Predator games, have these moments of like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Stress out. Okay,
Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat
we'll stress out because we know MNZ. Either this is gonna be like the play.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Know his limits. Not even kidding.
It's one
Thunder
or the
Predator
other.
fan. You know, you love MNZ, you love Minos, formerly cool, but this man can throw games like no.
I'm curious as what the actual what the fans think of that one. If I'm mad at you for talking bad about their board, they're like, yeah, that's fair. She's right about that one.
It's fair. Trust me, it's fair. He's a great player, but makes some questionable.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Want to make plays. They have the haunt. They've got Basher up and.
Yeah, I think they want to hold for a little bit on MNZ. You know, he is pretty close to his butterfly right now. He's sitting on too much unused net worth. It's not going to make a massive difference in the team fights. Again, a lot of the damage coming out onto you is the magical or the pure coming up from the Desolate on the Spectre. But, you know, the extra agility from it, the extra attack speed and damage is going to be pretty good. The evasion just, you know, not the biggest deal, unfortunately. And take a look at what Leo Style is going to queue up next. You know, he is going for the Hurricane Pike of his own. He's been going for that for a while.
Yeah, it's
Maybe he's changed his mind.
got a decent chance. Don't really.
I think it's kind of important is they get on him, but I think, you know, regardless, the Hurricane Pike isn't going to save you. The Spectre's going to jump on you regardless. The Earth Spirit's going to gap that distance, and the Hurricane Pike isn't going to make up for any of that. I think you're better off going in another item that either tanks you up or disables the enemies. The escape that you get from that one isn't good enough.
Jump back in if they. Playing very, very forward. So they have to realize not everything is. Top Huskies.
They're gonna go for it again. The absolute mad lads.
Play.
I don't think they know. Oh my god, there is no way
No
the Thunder
way.
Predator pulls another
No
rabbit
way.
out of their
Come
hat.
on.
It's too late. They've got it.
Done, yeah.
We now have
See?
confirmation.
Second one here.
The latest victory.
Snowball gets used over on top.
Zoomers, that lack of awareness of, you know, the enemies. You can clearly see that they were off the map. They were trying to set up around the Roach Pit for a little while there. That's twice that you've given up to no contest, and you are able to take these Roach fights. You know, you have the Arena of Blood, you have Supernova. Haunt is also amazing.
I'm very surprised that they weren't like even
Radiant's
checking
bottom
the
tower is under attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Has that ever been cause for
I think-
celebration?
I think maybe they're just all working on their next item. I mean, you just completed like Vlad's BKB on the Mars. You're going for Shivas right now on the Phoenix. Yeah, that would make sense to me. And of course, Scotty on Sammy Boy here. There's a lot of ranged heroes on the enemy team. So once you're on top of them with Spectre and that Scotty, they're not going to get away. They could just be like not interested at all in taking a fight until that item is completed. And is one possibility. You know, once he has that, I think that Four Zoomers is going to be able to take the fights, but they're splitting them up around the map, and you do still have to be pretty afraid of the damage.
Matthew following up. Sammy Boy is here though. Go chasing after Matthew, chasing after Leo Style. The buyback coming out from Roshan. Matthew's not looking like he's going to survive, so he's going to get taken down. The Icarus dive though over here. They're on the hunt. They're looking to see if they grab. They have the clumsy net. Monkey it's opening. They don't quite manage to land that meteor hammer, but they'll still be able to get the kill on Lee. I don't know. Over on the side here, MNZ join the fight. They don't have the arena anymore though. Like they might back off. Monkey stuck in the trees over here. He's just gonna fight, teleport out. And Gunner, the Aeon Disc procs. They still have the on him though. He's gonna fall here, I think. Although, do they have it? Do they have anything to cancel out this TP? Out, he's gone.
Everybo's got it. That's one of the issues with the MNZ on the Terrorblade. He came into that with Aegis, Metamorphosis, Scotty, Butterfly, completed Paladin Sword. Strongest man you have ever seen. But half the enemies are inside the arena, so your attacks aren't going to reach them. And you try and chase Pugna, but he just clicks the Yules on you, dispels your double damage, decrepifies, and walks away. And of course, with Lina and Husk down, you don't have anything to cancel TPs. In fact, MNZ, he queues up an Abyssal Blade immediately after that fight. He is angry.
Not a happy man. Very powerful, but not...
Just wait till he gets his hands on them.
Walking right into them right now. The arena looks like he's going to use his pins. MNZ right back over into the corner. Attention over to MJZ instead. This Sunray is actually doing so much damage. There's the BKB coming out from MNZ. He's looking for a Sunder target. Sammy Boy, though, just running away as they kite him left and right. Sunder's off with one of the illusions, but they'll jump right back in again, and they get the life drain off. Over at MNZ, he's already used the Sunder. He's not looking like he's going to survive this, but no, he's still alive. Egg gets thrown out over onto the back lines. There's Monkey Forever fighting here with Leo Styles. He's trying to take down the Egg. Doesn't manage to quit. And the Aegis does get popped. Buyback coming out now from the Phoenix as they're just chasing down Frank over here. They're fighting in the Nether Toxin. I don't want to do that, but they get a nice bash off. And MNZ over here, they've got that snowball that'll be able to cancel out Gunner as he's get channeled up. But MNZ, he will fall. Gunner somehow still alive at the very last seconds thanks to that Essence Ring. Leo Style, he is taken down.
Oh my god. You know, just too far forward. We're trying to get that Sunder off, and Matthew, I feel like you could have played that one a little bit better. You could have jumped behind the Pugna and popped that punch on him and got the snowball after, but allowing him to get that last Decrepify out saved him. You know, MNZ, you're right, he's amazing, but some questionable decisions coming out from him in the start of that one. Moxie tried to tell me, she tried to tell you guys that this is just what this guy does. You know, too far forward without Metamorphosis, there's just no way he's able to take that fight. In fact, he buys out there as well, so he's dead for another 50 seconds. There's two catapults coming alongside Spectre here, and you're not going to be able to hold it with just the Nature's Prophet and the Tusk. Oh, but Sammy Boy, he shows mercy. He gets back. Catapults aren't going to end up reaching your tier 3. We live to see another day.
Lay down for another...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. I feel like they could have.
Yeah, they could have done a little bit more than they did. You know, the enemies, I don't think any of them had a buyback available there. In fact, I think you could have taken a tier 3, to be completely honest with you. The Fortify was on cooldown as well.
Radiant's top tower is
again,
under
you're
attack.
right. They don't know that, and if they commit too far forward,
fallen.
then they do just die. Maybe better.
Buyback on the...
I think it's safe on Zoomers. You know, you have to show respect to a team like Thunder Predator. You go too far forward against them, they'll take everything. MNZ still a ways away from his Abyssal Blade. It's super important. This Pugna is able to get away with so much. Gunner has been playing absolutely insane this game in the team fights.
Items drop. Timeless Relic.
Yep. Minotaur Horde.
They have an Illusionist cape. Damn, he's very happy right.
Oh yeah. This is my number one thing I love about Illusionist cape. You know, the fact the illusions are so tanky and they do 50% damage. You can always shove lanes with this super safely. The uptime, of course, is as much as the cooldown as well, so that feels super nice. And you know, the bonus 10% damage, the bonus stats are both super good. But you win tons of games off the back of just being able to keep lanes shoved in safely with Illusionist cape. It's going to feel very useful against a Nature's Prophet, especially.
Very nice. Oh, and
Fight me, cowards.
something that's just too damage though over here on MNZ.
Nobody's holding the Spell Prism, the best tier 4 neutral item.
Is that on Zoom?
Thunder Predator.
Definitely like
Yeah, it's a. That is the best tier 4 neutral item. The spell prison.
Please just give it to nature's prop.
Yeah, he's holding an Aquila right now.
You achieve harmony.
Yeah, it is super weird.
But it's not lost, right? Because I was wondering.
Jay-Z might see it. Or maybe he already does and he's afraid to take it. You know, it's like your dad's alcohol. Doesn't want to. It's the good stuff, you know? Doesn't want to take it.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see. He's about to head to the base, so probably check the shop in for neutrals in just a moment. You know, it does feel super weird not having anyone hold on to that, but you know, the faster ultimates, faster glimmer capes, nature's call, etc. on him is going to be a lot more useful than the Aquila. As nice as the aura is to have for your teammates in these team fights, I imagine.
Ability.
I'll take that.
And this time with an Aghanim's Blessing. I think. Who did he give this one to? He gave it to Tusk?
The forest.
Yeah, he's playing very far forward right now, just trying to make space for the enemies. He was just in the enemy jungle over here. You know, for some reason teleported in and then immediately teleported out. The spirit just narrowly missing him as he got back out. But Pugna's, your deaths do matter at this point. There's a lot of gold going to Pugna. 431.
Gonna be a fight breaking out any. Vector, but see the haunt coming in hot. For this opening is gonna join off into the back as they should down. Sudden Ray will burn him to a crisp. Sammy unstoppable. And Ocean though a little bit too far forward. Laguna Blade actually gets eaten. Oh, the Scotty's doing a lot of work though. The Decrepify comes out from the Pugna. Down Frank and they lost Ocean. Without that metamorph. Huh? Got egg. Round over here. Hi.
Strange to say,
Walks directly into the pit.
middle tower is under attack.
Not be able to do that. The Viper, they're gonna try to drain off over here on MNZ, and they do a lot here. Not quite enough damage though to take him down just yet. Matthew, beat that sacrificial lamb, takes too much damage. He will. Don't have the top. Running in, they're looking for more. Will connect over onto MKZ. They throw out the stone over here onto the Lina as well, but the center comes up with a follow-up here. Monkey's Forever has that BKB, and the life drain comes out. MJZ next to fall. MNZ forced run away as Sammy Boy chases after him. He doesn't have the Abyssal Blade still available. More buybacks coming out though. Gonna try to fight this. Sammy Boy getting hit up with the Walrus Punch. They've got the Lotus on him as well. As over onto the side. Monkey's forced to run away. Looking for this opportunity to get another spear off. Laguna Blade comes out a second time here, but they're just too tanky. They're not able to take down the Spectre just yet. MJZ being held in place with that clumsy net is going to fall thanks to Life Drain. And now Frank. Oh, this is not looking good for Frank here. He gets bashed right back again, and I think they're.
There's not a whole lot they can do to prevent this either. You know, even if you were to teleport right to the tower, I think they take it so fast right now with all these heroes. Take a look. You know, in these team fights, it's just impossible for anyone to get away from Spectre once she's on top of you, just non-stop attacking. You know, we talked about this earlier on. The fact that she has a Scotty, it's 50% slow against range here. So Viper, he's barely moving once you're on top of him. Nature's Prophet, Lina, Terrorblade as well. You know, the fact that you didn't have Metamorphosis made that fight even harder. Feels like 4 Zoomers keep baiting that one out and you're forced to get back. MNZ might have missed his timing, and you know, he's frustrated he can't get his hands on anyone. He's now going for the Nullifier. And even then, you know, I'm not sure that's going to be enough. You're going to be able to grab one target maybe in these team fights if you get the Nullifier. Pugna, it's barely going to even work on, you know? I feel like he's just too fast. He's always going to be on the other side of the fight before you get on him.
Hey, Gunner has played. Oh, I like this. I actually really like the Sammy Magnum's bless. They can take any pick off.
It would appear Radiant's top tower
Scary
is
for Lee.
under attack.
Interesting.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Interesting. I'm not convinced. You know, I see the Earth Spirit. I'm a huge fan of that hero. I think if you put it on him, you can like kick the Terrorblade out of the team fight after he metamorphs and then just win. But you know, I think at this point,
I don't think it's a bad choice though.
yeah.
I think part of it is that we have seen some.
Take that last shrine before they proceed into the enemy base, just so they aren't able to sneak in and come from behind them. Their backs are against the wall here for sure. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do. You know, you're just going to be able to jump onto Christina right away at the start of the fight. She's saving for buyback gold right now, but as I was talking about, this Hurricane fight isn't doing a whole lot for her.
You know, Leostar was doing. Terrorblade is all alone. They see him. They spectral dagger.
Shadow Step, maybe? That's pretty far forward there.
It's a little too.
And plus have Gunner on the other side, and you know he is the beating heart of four Zoomers team fights. You know, without him, people are going to get blown up by his Terrorblade.
Jungling, but they get the jump on Leo style. Does have buyback though. End of the. Oh, they found the Terrorblade here, but Ocean. All right, there it is. There's the Haunt going forward. They jump forward immediately over onto Frank. They're just gonna keep popping back and forth here. Ocean. BKB gets popped here from MNZ. Hammy Boy just gonna continuously get healed up here by Husky. They'll try to go for the stun, but and these Terrorblade illusions are cutting through the. But at us soon.
All they have to do is wait a couple of seconds, and you know, if they try to go forward onto you, you can turn around, you can punish. There's still a Phoenix egg available. You're doing tons of work with the Decrepify still. Without the Metamorphosis, I think it just becomes over at that point. BKB is also going to be on cooldown a little bit. Actually, you'll have it back by the time Metamorphosis is over. I retract my statement. Gunner, he's got travels too, so he's just shoving out top, making sure that's not.
There it is. There's the Spectre Axe coming in hot. Plus the Roots travel. He's almost dead. No, but it's the center up at the last second of coming out here from Monkeys. Egg's gonna go off though on the backside. They went and they just decrepified him. This is not looking good for this Terrorblade. He jumps forward, but there it is. There's the Laguna Blade. MNC somehow still alive. He turns back around against the center yet again. And now Sammy Boy trying to fight through here. Ocean already dead. Sammy chasing him down. He's just can't do this. It's hard. He backs off. Matthew falls. Try to get the drain off over here on Frank. Oh my god, MNZ though, pushing those buttons so well. They have a blink dagger though over here. On Monkeys, he blinks forward. He wants Frank. He's gonna be able to pin him over here onto the wall. They look like they want to go in there, but Sammy jumping right back in again. They'll find the kill. MJZ now forced to run away. Sammy just chasing him down. The Glimmer Cape not gonna do anything when you've got that Sunray on you, but they go for the Sunderplay. MNC, he's being a bro as he runs right back into the base. They spear him back. It's still gonna be a death, but MNZ finds the kill on Monkeys forever as the rest of the side of 4-0 a little bit too far here. So
It would appear Radiant's
like they're gonna
top
be allowed
tower
to
is
walk.
under attack.
Right, they still had a tier. What?
That's probably one of the only reasons why they get to leave the base. You know, the tier 2 still at full HP over there, or basically just lost 20 health. At the start of that fight, there's actually such a sick play there. They had the Force Staff to push him forward on the Terrorblade. That gave him enough distance to get him even further with the Abyssal Blade. Oh!
Sammy, he wants Frank, and boy. Man, MNZ is now becoming a support hero as he tries to keep his life. Sammy's taking a lot of damage though, but they have that long range life range coming in hot, plus the Sunray. Aegis does get reclaimed though, so Sammy has to be very, very careful. He thinks about going back in again. He gets hexed up, thinks that Aegis gone. They'll behave. They'll back off.
Looking to grab that kill. This guy is using Shadow Step very well here. Oh, you love to see it. He haunted as well there, unfortunately, so that's going to be on cooldown for a while, and they do have Metamorphosis, but I feel like if you leave the base, you just get punished so hard so quickly. The moment you leave your base right now, you know, Sammy boy, he's just breathing down your neck. He separates someone to go back and defend. He's going to shadow step on top of you. He's going for the MKB now, and that's I feel like that's going to be the nail in the coffin, you know? After you grab that, you don't have the evasion anymore on the Terrorblade, you're finally going to be able to bring him down.
Walks right past Leo Style. They'll turn their attention though over to the Phoenix instead. The follow-up would be LSA, and it's just so much damage here. Husky though still alive as they're going to be going in. Sammy Boy, he's taking a lot of damage. Husky's going to be able to go use the Icarus time, and he's going to try to get this egg off. They have the BKB, so they will be able to take down the Phoenix. But now over on the back line, so it looks like Ocean also to fall. He's been used, and now Sammy Boy can going right back in again. They managed to go. They get NNZ. Can they finish him off before he gets the Thunder up? Yes, they'll be able to take down the Terrorblade. And now Frank trying to climb his way out. MJZ will fall. Do they have anything to cancel out this TP? It doesn't matter. They've got enough damage. They turn it right back around again. Leo Style forced to tell. You have buyback now on the Terrorblade. No buyback on MJ. It's buyback on this Viper.
They will be able to buy back the Nature's Prophet in another 20 seconds here, so he's not going to be down for the full duration if he doesn't need to be. But I think he's going to be fine. You know, you're not able to shove all the way down through this tower and through the Fortify before the Nature's Prophet gets back up. I imagine he saves that buyback for the next team fight. Fortify will probably defend them from this massive creep wave, and Lena will spam it out. You have to be careful though.
Oh, the jump forward coming out. Sammy, he saw that. He wants to punish them for trying to go for that ward. Monkeys forever though, going right back, and they have the BKB though, so it's not going to be able to go in a whole place. But the aggression, real there. Yup, and they'll.
In fact, they appear radiant with health. Radiant's bottom tower.
Tensions over to the bottom while his teammates are taking mid. No Terrorblade for another 29 seconds. No Viper for another.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Damage is real right now.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Because if opting not to buy back on the Terrorblade is what's going to cost you 2 sets of racks. They're not able to grab the top one because you still have that tier 2 up, like we talked about earlier. And,
gotta be careful.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Word of the spear back coming out for Monkeys. They'll step forward and they get the kill on now.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
MNZ, he actually bought out, got that nullifier. He swapped his inventory instead of boots, so he's going to be extremely slow. Especially underneath that Spectral Dagger, 283 movement speed trying to walk around. He might need his boots after all, but it feels so frustrating for him. He has all these items. He has Scotty, Abyssal Blade, and Nullifier, but even then, it feels like he can't get on top of heroes and blow them up. Gunner is doing so much work in this game on the Pugna. And,
very good.
I think this all comes down to the lack of lockdown we talked about at the start of the game. If you can't stun out Pugna down here on the back line, you know, he gets to do whatever he wants once he decrepifies.
I'll force that forward over here. They jump over onto Gunner with that nullifier, but you get a whole other thing going on over onto the base. Gunner does go down during all of this, but now Sammy Boy just chonking away over here on Frank. There's going to be the push back. Buyback comes out now from Gunner. Does have the boots of travel. His Sunray is doing so much damage and keeping them alive. MNZ, he manages to go get the Thunder up. The egg pops out. They go right back in over onto MNZ, and they take him. There's no Terrorblade now for 90-something seconds. MJZ will fall. Be game.
There's nothing that they're able to do right now.
GG gets called.
That's it. You know, with Thunder Predator, they played an amazing game of Dota, but at the end, you know, they weren't able to do anything to stop them from blowing up Leo style in these fights. And as the game went on, your Terrorblade was like the only factor really doing damage, and he couldn't do anything up against the Pugna. They played an amazing Pugna on Gunner that game. That was an amazing draft by 4Zoomers. So well played by him. Always
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick.
Earth Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Life stealer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Enchantress.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Omni Knight.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban.
Close.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero, my good friend.
fight fire with fire!
I'm seeing red. And it's amazing! I'm seeing red. And it's amazing!
Thanks for the target practice. Bright and breezy! Bright and breezy!
30 seconds to battle. I had a terrarium once, rather like this. Well, except with mice. And a chameleon. But the possibilities for combat were much the same.
Where are you going?
The battle begins! Or so I am told.
Such a limited imagination, child.
I'm seeing red. And it's amazing!
You might never recover.
Wait up.
I think not.
Bruce Blood, thanks and have fun.
First blood, and may the all-knowing one bear witness. Blessings.
Denied.
The armor of omniscience. Another stain on the battlefield.
Dire's structures are cunningly fortified.
I now pictured it.
I was surprised your anger comprehends my existence.
I'll burn your body to ashes.
Notice the pace of my footfalls.
He asked me to.
Petal falls.
I don't need to brag. I let others sing my praise.
There is balance in this.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Campaigns end.
Do not focus on the agony.
Parade. Rest. One less zealot.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. I feel like a broken record.
Twice the measure of power.
Where are you going? Death of the fallen.
The wisdom of eternity guides my blade.
Dire's structures are fortified. They are looking quite robust. Radiant's structures are beautifully fortified.
My aim fails me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Armor have omniscience.
Killing spree.
Gotcha.
It would appear Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dominating, I guess.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. And not in a good way.
It's just not fair.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Oh, look. Has that ever been cause for celebration?
Haste.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's just not
I feel like a bottom
broken
tower
record.
is under attack.
It's just not fair.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to lie about such things. Radiant's structures are fortified. Strange
There
to
appears
say,
to be some sort of
Radiant's
magic
middle tower
at work.
is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Lie about such things. Someone must be very pleased with themselves. Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Just not fair.
Killing spree.
You can nearly hope to amount even to nothing.
All wands will break.
Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen, as any fool can see.
For the twins.
That's for me.
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack. In a stroke of cunning, or perhaps of desperation, Dire's structures have been fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself? In a stunning development, Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself? Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's structures are not only fortified, they are positively glowing. Are fortified. Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business. Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Has that ever been called for celebration? Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Seems to be the day for it. Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress.
They're unstoppable? If you were a millennial, I'd say wicked sick.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business. Roshan has fallen to the Dire. I hope the magnificent creature did not suffer overmuch.
Killing spree.
My just reward.
Monster kill. Godlike. Double kill. A dominating performance.
What? And some quails.
Time to meet that maker of yours.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Well, it seems